Are following up tonight on a St. Louis County lawmaker's call. We are following up tonight on a St. Louis County lawmaker's call to pay people $1,000 bounties for turning in undocumented migrants in Missouri. Fox News' Andy Banker shows us the plan that is drawing major pushback tonight.
David Gregory is the Republican state senator-elect from West St. Louis County. He campaigned heavily on border issues, not Missouri-Illinois, Missouri-Arkansas, Missouri-Iowa borders, but the U.S. border with Mexico. His critics say this latest plan of his is way over the line.
I'm David Gregory. I went to the border.
Back in March, Gregory put out a campaign video of his visit to the U.S. border in Arizona. He told me then about his proposal to create the criminal offense of what he called trespass by an illegal alien, punishable by life in prison.
Let's do this right to protect our people because immigration is good. Illegal immigration is bad.
He has now pre-filed Senate Bill 72, which would certify citizen applicants to be bounty hunters to find and detain what it calls illegal aliens with a state-paid reward of $1,000 each.
Missourians expect us to find solutions and not point fingers and not point people out of a public lineup.
Democrat State Senator Brian Williams of St. Louis County says Gregory's new bill would potentially have devastating consequences for law-abiding Missourians.
Right now, it sounds like the public is going to not only get finger pointing, but potentially be at subject of various situations of discrimination.
A spokeswoman for the International Institute, which helps migrants and refugees resettle in St. Louis, says the immigrants and refugees we work with have made our region and country more welcoming, healthy, and prosperous for us all. She says that will continue in spite of any proposals like this.
I don't know how you do something like this without just stopping every brown person and demanding to see their papers.
And St. Louis immigration attorney Javad Kazali calls Gregory's bill un-American. He says it opens the state up to a great deal of costly litigation.
You're going to have some Puerto Rican walking down the street, gets tackled, and people are going to be like, we caught one. And they don't know that Puerto Ricans are Americans.
We reached Senator-elect Gregory, who said he was out of town and would get back to us later this week. He did not address his bill.
We're going to do some shout outs real quick. Hold on one second. Let me start pushing my record. All right. Before we get started, let me shout out some regulars. I see Nikki the God. I see Bryant. I see Sir Mike. I see, who else? Apex. I see Sweets. Who else is in there? Well, the regulars. Seeing a lot of new faces. That's good. See Brother Seven in there. I see Percy Earl, Big Dog, and many, many others. But let's get right into it. But then I'm going to take calls in a second. I'll get some calls. Family, in Missouri, Trump's immigration czar, they're not playing around. In Missouri, they just announced that they're putting together a proposal for a bounty so that the public, if you report some migrants that's illegal, that they can go round up, you can get $1,000. They are not playing around, are they? So yeah, they're going to deputize the public, because you got a lot of these politicians who are left wing and they're like, oh no, we're going to defy the order. We're not going to do this. We're not going to report the migrants. And they said, okay, well, let me tell you what we'll do. We'll deputize the public and incentivize them by offering them some paper. Shit. I know some people who's going to get that paper. I know some people who's going to get that grand. You're going to get that stack. But I'm going to read what they said officially. Tom Homan, border czar. They said, mass deportation update. Missouri has officially proposed bounty systems to report illegal aliens in the state. The bill would give residents a $1,000 payout for reporting migrants who entered our country illegally, which is also one of the 7 bills introduced in the state's legislature to focus on the immigration issue. It will be called Missouri's Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program, which will certify people to be bounty hunters to track down these tips. All right. Who's trying to get some paper out there in Missouri? Ah, now what if this starts spreading? Because I saw somewhere in Chicago, the Venezuelans were attacking black folks out there. I saw something in Texas. I forgot what's Harris County, Texas. I just saw this article where some illegal immigrant came in and was drunk driving and ran down and killed a 7-year-old black girl. Did y'all see that story? Y'all look that one up. Killed a 7-year-old black girl, illegal alien, drunk driving. So there's a lot of incentives people have, family. There's a lot of incentives that people have to go ahead and get that paper. I'm gonna let y'all chime in on it. Now, do y'all think, would that be considered snitching? Let's look at it from both sides. If you guys happen to see some illegal immigrants running around and some Venezuelans running around, and you like, wait a minute, this little rent need to be paid. Hell, I can get that. I can get that stack. If you call them people, would you? It's that considered snitching? Y'all chime in. Give me your opinion on that. Would that be considered snitching? Let's get Scott in the building. Let's get Scott. Then we'll get the gold route. Uh-huh. All right, Scott, what's up, brother?
What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man?
Uh,
Go ahead.
I'm doing all right, thank you. So I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I wouldn't call it snitching because snitching is when two people or more commit a crime and one try to do, you know what I mean, try to tell in order to get some leniency or some type of dismissal or whatnot. So
Right.
nah, we need to go ahead and get him up out the paint. So
Mm. There,
yeah, no snitching.
there you go. Let's get C Killer, my brother C Killer in the building.
What's going on, Rick?
How you doing, brother?
Um, I don't think I'm doing all right, man. Can't wait to get down back to that museum, man. I love going down there.
Yes.
But that's not snitching. These people, we don't owe any allegiance to them. They're
Mm,
not our family and kin. So FBA family, you in St. Louis, somewhere in Missouri, get that money. Go get your $1,000 and do your part as an American.
mm. There it is. Let's.
Tyree,
Who's that? Who's that?
Tyree, this your boy the Gold Route. What's happening, man?
What's up, Gold? How you doing, brother?
Man, I want to say this right now, man. Shout out to you, man. This I just want to give a man, Tariq. You need to do your a victory lap, man. I mean, you really holding down for FBAs, and I just want to say this. Like the brother was saying, we don't owe anybody anything, especially not no damn tethers. And here's another thing. If you raping children, if you killing old people, and if you robbing old people and children and doing some old man snake ass shit to children and shit, all FBAs understand this. We can snitch on them type of motherfuckers. If
Mm,
you harming children and doing weird shit to kids and elderly people, that ain't snitching. We got even on the street level, there's some type of code. And so when it comes to these motherfucking illegal immigrants who don't care about us, yeah, I'm gonna go get my paper. I'm gonna get that money, and I'm gonna land my plane there, brother.
there it is. Let's get the sister Melanie, Miss Melanie.
Hey Tyreek.
Hey, dear, how are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a minute. But I wanna chime in on this topic. Even if it was snitching, they don't mind snitching on us. Let's say all these jobs that black people be having, they be snitching on us like a motherfucker. And some of them be actually telling us to do the bogus thing or the crime or whatever in the job, especially like in warehouses with all the Mexicans be in. They'll be training us to do the shit wrong and still be telling on us.
Mm,
So even if it is snitching, they'll do it to us. And I'll land right there.
there you go, beloved. Let's get Charles. Charlie, you in here, brother?
Yo, B1, Tariq, what's up, family? Nah, it's not snitching. It's just us doing our American civic duty. And you know what? I'm jealous that it's not even in Louisiana yet. If it's in Louisiana, I'll point them right to where all the enclaves are at. B1.
There it is. Let's get Sir Shogun in the building.
Yo, what's up, Flex?
How you doing, player?
Hey, what's good? I'm from St. Louis,
Mm-hmm.
and if I see any of them, I'm turning to Tweety Bird, and I see everything and everybody. My people are normally from originally from Mount Bayou, and down in Mississippi, Mount Bayou, Mississippi. But I was born in St. Louis, so I'm full blood FBA.
Yes,
And
sir.
if I see any of them here in St. Louis, I'm turning to Tweety Bird.
Is my brother, man. I appreciate you. Let's get Mini Coop in it. Hold on, let me get Mini Coop TV. Hold on, let me put you in. Mini Coop. Mini Coop TV.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I think as a white person, it's important to expose the truth. Today I saw a lot of racism. Coming from a good place, it really makes you wonder. You gotta continue the path you're on and expose the evil. That's it.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. That sounds like a Hallmark card. I don't. Okay, that was very vague. That's very, very vague. All right. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of the brothers and sisters are saying, yeah, let's tell on them. That ain't really snitching. Because listen, on the streets out here, like in California, in the prison systems, the rule is the Hispanic gangs, if they tell on a black person, they don't consider that snitching. Do y'all know that? Out here within the prison system, it's okay if they tell on a black person. That's not snitching. It's only snitching if you're telling on another Hispanic or a rival Hispanic gang member or whatever. But the rule is if they snitch on us, they ain't really snitching. So yeah, a lot of people are correct. We don't owe no allegiance to nobody. We don't owe no allegiance to anybody. And yeah, I want to see brothers and sisters be bounty hunters. Get some of them bounty hunter jobs. Get that. Because what happens is they send tethers over here, they be straight up working as correctional officers, especially in Texas. Texas is full of Nigerian COs. And I heard they be stomping down on the brothers and sisters out there in the prisons. Yeah, you understand? So yeah, we don't owe nobody nothing. We don't owe nobody nothing. So yeah, do what it do. Let's get Miss Kelly Ann in here.
Well, good evening. I've been listening to you for a long time, Tariq. I love your voice.
Thank
Love
you.
it, love it, love it. Yeah. I live at Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri, which is like central Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And it's redneck country down here. And these boys down here are fired up about this bill that's going to go before the state house. So, yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
think I think everybody's going to take advantage of it.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out.
Discover the heart of our history at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles. Now open with new weekend hours, Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles, our museum showcases the brilliance and ingenuity of foundational Black American culture, along with the richness of global Black culture. Come in, explore our displays, and shop for books, films, and other unique items that celebrate our legacy. Also, be sure to look out for our popular special events. For more information, visit hiddenhistorymuseum.com.
Yo, peace down at LCK. I'm going live later. I got a class 11 or 10 a.m. to 11, so I'll live later. But all right, check this out right here. This is funny. It's a freestyle battle. Let's get into it. It's like it's kind of clever. All right, last video, I'm out.
I'ma give 6 to a sandwich. They wanna slide though. Fuck, I look like losing to this bitch. Kifiano, I don't wanna battle these women. Nigga, you do. I ain't never lying or burst. Nigga, you do. I never popped a perk in my life. Nigga, you do. I don't look like Sway in the morning. Nigga, you do.
Yeah, he said, I look like Sway in the morning. You do. Yo, that. You look at his face, yo. My man said, I don't look like Sway in the morning. You do. Sway in the morning. Yo, that. Look, it says the most replayed. You see it, right? Everybody, 440,000 views. Look, and he only got about 80,000 subscribers. So that's viral. When you get more views than your subscriber, that's technically viral. Yeah, this was hilarious, yo. He just snapped on him.
I'ma give 6 to a sandwich. They wanna slide though. Fuck, I look like losing to this bitch. Kifiano, I don't wanna battle these women. Nigga, you do. I ain't never lying or burst. Nigga, you do. I never popped a perk in my life. Nigga, you do. I don't look like Sway in the morning. Nigga, you do. Last time you was here with dirty dreads looking basic. Going back and forth with women. You was sassy and debating. You should've let those girls do your hair instead of hate. I would expect a college grad to know something about presentation. We got you on the phone. You were talking shit and all that. Then you chose to fall back. Saying you was sick. You needed weeks. I'm stating all facts. Lito, tell me if that ain't a bitch move, then what do we call that? You said you wanted views, you did. Now they viewing you, don't worry. My father's a reverend, he'll do your funeral. Why you think I'm dressed like this? It's a funeral. Please don't fight back, embracing your death is beautiful. You quoted Revelations. I truly think it's odd, cause when the revelation happens, it's nowhere for us to hide. It forces us to come to grips with the truth of God. That's the point of this verse, little nigga, just stop the lies. You dropped a good album, but I'm just not a believer. They got me on the takeover files, but this was the ether. If I was you wouldn't like me either. Should I keep going?
Yeah,
what the fuck is we really doing? Who the fuck you think he is?
I don't like K in the morning. He said, I don't like Sway in the morning. You do. Yo, that was, yo, he say wisdom, yo. So I guess it's like one rounder. I came across this because somebody did a reaction on just that part. It's like it's kind of funny. But that's Sway in the morning, like, that's definitely going viral. All right, we out. Peace. Yeah, look. So True Meats had a debate with a dude from Genesis on salvation. I was watching. I want to get into salvation, but right now, like the latest thing is Jesus God. So I still got to watch my Trinitarian debates, my oneness debates, my modalist debates. I'm still in that mind frame. So I'm gonna dig in. So the dude's supposed to holler this next weekend for part 2 or follow up, and then they're gonna do Trinity. But I asked Meeks if I could just give the guy a few questions about salvation. Now, I'll tell you, I took my notes, remember? So I never got a chance to practice these things on somebody. So I said, give me about 5-10 minutes. I'm not even gonna rebut. You know, I'm just ask questions. I'll probably ask for clarity, but it won't be like I won't take much of Meeks' time. I'm gonna get these questions off to see how, when you have a plan, you don't know how good it is. Mike Tyson said everybody got a plan to get punched in the mouth. So I want to attempt to get punched in the mouth. Let me see how good this plan is. So if he starts to fumble or struggle, I know I'm onto something. But if he can rebut it real quick, then I make an adjustment. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Yeah. But I'm in my Jesus God, Trinity Oneness, modalist zone right now. So I'm gonna watch some videos, a lot of debates, and catch up on some good arguments. And remember, when it comes to Jesus God, the oneness, modalist, Trinitarian view, I'm 100% unbiased. So the best argument is where I'm gonna lean to. And wherever I lean to, I'm gonna support that. I'm gonna be on whoever hills. They got an opposing view. So, but now I did come up with a clever way because One West, especially One West, period, but especially Sakari, they love to find somebody to debate the topic is God or racist. So that's so vague, and the term racist is like semantics, wordplay, word games. So most intelligent people like us will shy away from it. It could get really messy. But I sat there and thought about it a day or two because they're not going to debate us on salvation, like straight up. They're going to run and dodge because they already know who we are now. So it's like, all right, the only way for them to debate us is for us to take a topic that they think favors them. So I'm like, well, what topic do they think favors them the most? And it is God a racist? Because they asked me if I wanted that. They asked me if he wanted that, and we turned that down. So now I'm thinking about the only way I'm gonna get back in the ring with them. The only way they're gonna allow me back in the ring with them is to, in their mind, take a lopsided argument that's in their favor. So I'm gearing up to take on the challenge. Is God a racist? It can be anybody. It could be ISBK. It could be anybody from One West. The gloves is off on that topic. The gloves is off anybody. Anybody can get it because I want them to believe that they got this in the bag. And watch how I turn that one out. They're gonna be like, oh, because in chess you can start a certain opening or a defense. Like you can start off with the Sicilian defense, and you could transpose it into the French and vice versa. You can do the French and transpose it to the Sicilian, something else, certain offices. So I teach. I got a class at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So like the strategies of how to win is like it's favoring me. This is why I could beat all of them. Like I'm everybody say this ain't checkers, it's chess. But do you actually know how to play chess? Do you actually know the goals in chess? Like how do you break down somebody's army? And when you're fighting verbally, it's called a debate. How do you break down somebody's argument? I use the same strategy. In debating. And that's why I sat there and said, you know what, let me. So in chess, we have something called a gambit. Y'all watched the movie on Showtime, The Queen's Gambit, possibly. That was a very popular, trending Showtime series. So a gambit is let somebody win at the beginning just to come back and make it even, if not take over and win. So for me to take a losing position in their mind and argue as guys are racist and take the position he's not a racist, in their mind, I'm losing. So that's called a gambit in chess. So it's a false sense of making you believe I'm behind because I gave you a free pawn, but it's only to get it back and then having it have the tempo. Because once I got it back, I got the tempo now, and I got the tempo, and you run with that tempo. So I just use chess tactics, chess strategies in the debate realm. This is why nobody can beat me when I know a topic. All right, so I'm probably going to take on that guys and races, but maybe next year, sometime early next year, maybe February, March, where I'll have my shit together. But of course, I got to take on some stragglers to practice and spar with them, beat them up and sharpen it, and then I'm gonna come after these heads. And I want that clown Gorilla Hebrew the most. So with that,